Good morning, traders. Can I get a sound test, please? Excellent. Morning, David. Morning, Clifton. Morning, Gabe. Morning, fellow traders. Hope everyone is doing good this morning. Morning, Brian. Morning, Roy. Morning, Caroline. Morning, Ad Zeros. Hope everyone is doing great this morning. Morning, David. So, to start things off, guys, it is a, see if I can, yeah. So it is a green Wednesday to start the day for crypto, guys. Almost all of the top 10 are up. Surprisingly, Bitcoin and Ethereum are the weakest. Bitcoin is up 1%, Ethereum is up 2.6%. But the fan favorites, Dogecoin, Ripple, Binance Coin, all up over 3.5% today. So, you know, it looks like we're in line for another exciting day on the crypto side. So before we get into too much, the first thing I want to do, because a lot of you actually PM'd me about it yesterday, is kind of just give you my view of the trade that we're in so far. So we're in an Ethereum long trade, guys. This is the 4-hour chart. And we entered here in this candle, and as you can see, it's a red candle, it's a doji candle. It gets traders nervous. But my bit of advice, first thing I'll say is looking at the trade as it stands, we're hovering around our entry level, which is 32.20, and the dynamics of the trade have not changed, right, guys? Our stop is at 30.30. And price came down close to it, but buyers stepped in and kept us in the trade. And this is what we have to focus on. And this applies to trading in general, not necessarily crypto or stocks or whatever you're doing. It's that always remember why you got into the trade, refer to your trade plan and stick to your trade plan. You formulate your trade plan when you don't have any emotions, when there's no risk on the table, when you have a clear head. And that's what you need to refer to and ensure that you're sticking to your trade plan, because your trade plan is the result of your level of preparation. So being in the trade now, one thing I'd advise you to do is not to scale down to the 1 hour or the 15-minute to look at price action, especially when you got in based off the 4-hour chart or the daily chart. Don't scale down to a lower time frame when you're already in the trade to make yourself even more nervous. Keep it at the 4-hour chart. This is my strategy. What I do is to help myself contain emotions when in a trade. Stick to my plan, keep it on the higher time frame or the time frame that I got in on, or a higher time frame than I entered the trade on, and just stick to it. Always remember the bigger picture, and you took the bigger picture into consideration before getting into the trade. So we have the trend on our side, we have the momentum on our side, buyers are with us, so there's no need to worry. I mean, the trade is not finished, nothing is concluded yet, but if we stop out, we stop out. We accepted the risk on the table, and we need to accept that the risk is the price we pay in order to gain that reward, right? So that's something that I want us to just remember, especially when we get into trades. Always remember your trade plan, always respect your trade plan. And again, this is not only crypto, this applies to all levels of trading. And, this will help you contain your emotions. I have I'm stealing a bit of Yogi's time because Yogi's not here today. So I'll give you guys a short lesson or a short bit of history about me. In Star Trader last week, we spoke about emotional vices. It's something I refer to in terms of the emotions that we're most susceptible to when we're in a trade and that affect us and cause us to deviate from our trade plan. For me, my issue earlier on was when I just started trading was stopping out too early. In a similar situation, I'd get into a trade and price would go against me immediately. And because I come from a competitive background, I used to be involved in sports, I didn't like losing. I didn't want to lose. So what would I do? I'd try and outsmart the market in some way by saying, okay, well, maybe if I cut it here, my stop is there, but it will more than likely hit it. I cut it early, get out of the trade early, and then it would just reverse exactly where I got out, and then just go towards my targets. And it would happen to me trade after trade, day after day. And it's only through analyzing my journal that I'd realized that that was my biggest emotional vice. My biggest issue was stopping out too early. And that's something that I'm sure newer traders continue to go through and experience. And it's only when you are able to overcome that, identify it as your issue, and overcome it, then that is what will help you. So just applying a little of that here today. If you got in the trade, the way how I contained that emotion is to say, majority of the time, whenever I got out, what would happen is that price would reverse and go my way and hit my targets majority of the time. So I said, why don't I do it? But it's easier said than done. So you try to find ways to counter that emotion. Scale out, look at the bigger picture, go back to your trade plan. Remember, and practice makes better. You form those habits and it helps you to stay in the trade. And then when you see the results going your way, it actually makes it a little bit easier when you actually start to reap the benefits and of your actions, reap the rewards from your actions. So yes, short lesson there, short bit of history, but this is the Ethereum trade. Another ticker that I'm watching, I mentioned it already, is Dogecoin and Ripple. Let's start with Dogecoin. So here we have somewhat of upside momentum. Here we came back and tested the previous breakout area, or breakout zone, I should say, this 23 area. Did the same thing, reversed, kind of got sold into here and retested that 25 area, 25 to 24.50 area. This is cents I'm talking about. So 25 cents to 24 cents, 24 and a half cents. So yeah, here we are. So one thing, I was discussing this with a couple traders, and I said you have to incorporate the spread into your trades. So currently, I believe the spread on Dogecoin is about 50 to 60 cents, right? Yeah, so it's about 50 cents because we're trading at 26.43 on the bid and 26.93 on the ask. So yeah, it's about 50 cents. So you have to incorporate this into your trades. Don't try and scalp it knowing that there's a 50-cent spread. You're facing an uphill battle there. So the trade I'm looking at now is probably for price to go here, for it to come back to this level, and then I'd look for a long trade, or hopefully if it goes here, it can pull back and kind of give me a price formation. I'm not super excited about it, but it's just something I have on watch. If I do see an actual setup, I'll definitely try to fill you guys in on it. Solana, again, front running the market. I traded this last week, kind of spoke with you guys about this one. Yeah, so it's broken out. I mean, a part of me wishes that this was Ethereum, because we would have gotten in around here and then we'd have been further in the money, but we just have to be patient with it. So, Solana ahead of the market again, want to see it really come back and test this breakout level here around the 41 area, and then we can look for a long trade. So currently, no shorts really. Bitcoin is kind of stagnant. And again, when you're approaching the trading day, guys, you want to see what Bitcoin is doing and see what Ethereum is doing. Both are green on the day, but both haven't had that breakout yet that we've just seen on Solana and Dogecoin, and it's the same for Ripple as well. So what I'm anticipating is, or what I'm hoping for, is that these breakouts continue. We've had the pullback. Buyers have come in here on Bitcoin. Buyers came in at around the 44.5K level. Ethereum, we saw where they came in close to our stop, which is around the 3K level. 30-50 level. So hopefully that's the end of the seller pressure. But again, we spoke about this already. Supply or selling pressure or resistance, it doesn't have to be a line, it can be a zone. So here we have that zone still in play, and we want to break through that zone where the selling pressure eases and buyer buyers can feel more comfortable coming in and chasing price higher, and in our benefit on Ethereum, hopefully hit our first target. So again, first target on Ethereum is 3,400. Second target is 3,500. I'll probably take everything off at 3,500 because I do see that as a major resistance level. But we'll see. That's the plan. That's the plan so far, to take everything off by 3,500. So yeah. And for those of you who have messaged me and said you do have investments, again, this is also great for our investment portfolio. Ethereum was at 1,700 here. I mean, this is mid-July, so less than a month ago, Ethereum was at 1,700. We've almost doubled. Great stuff. So, yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for paying attention. And yeah, thanks again for those of you that attended the webinar on Monday. I really enjoyed it. It was interactive. It was engaging. And yeah. No worries, Trade Tricks. Thanks again. And yeah, good morning to you, and wishing you guys all the best for your trading day. Hope you guys have a wonderful and very green day. Thanks so much. Take care. Bye for now.
And welcome to the Tradenet Trading Room. Welcome to a beautiful Wednesday, hump day, midweek. And thanks to Craig Nehemiah, I mean, I'll tell you what, that information is so valuable. You take a look at Ethereum, that double coming back from July. And those are the exact type of things that we're trying to capitalize here on at Tradenet. Again, dedicated trading, dedicated analyst in Craig Nehemiah, focusing on the crypto there. All of it, the Dogecoin, the Ethereum, Bitcoin, and more, each and every day. And Craig's posting here in the room. He's going to be with us this week in extra because Yogi's going to be out today, tomorrow, and Friday. So we'll let Craig fill in that time with some great information, tracking the Ethereum trade, tracking the breakout, tracking those zones that he's been talking about. Really important to be up on that, especially if you're going to be a trader. And if you want to do that, you can do so and come on board with us by using the link here to sign up for crypto. And if you're already a member or already a trader with us, you can ask your account manager to get over to crypto trading and be part of it. Hey, great news today. Starting today, a brand new program that we have for you right now. Buy one of our discount packages and get one of the biggest discounts that we've had. The intro package at $350, student package $24.90, expert package less than $5,000 now, $49.99, and the pro package at $74.90. Again, you're getting all of these, plus you can upgrade. Okay, plus you can upgrade. This is going to go through the 18th of the month, and a good time for you to come on board. If you're on social media this morning, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, StockTwits, any of those, and you want to come in and find out what the room is all about, all the training that we talk about, we've already had 2 days of training today or this week, and we're on day number 3, and we break today. Tomorrow we come back with Aggie LaFleur and the mentoring program. So again, if you're going to be part of it, you want to get into that training, you want to add to what you're doing, come on into the room. You come into the room for free for 2 weeks. You can also grab one of these discount packages that are happening right now. So push on the button, take a look around. Clifton's got the link here in the room, and this is where you need to be. I do not trade pre-market often. I can on my U.S. platform. You can't on the Tradenet platform, but I typically don't. I don't need the action. I don't need to pay attention before the market opens. It's just not really needed. Absolutely, Trade Tricks, and we appreciate you, and you know, we're just trying to stay out there. I mean, I don't know if we were the first, but that swiftness that we made the transition to be part of the crypto and to get a quality person like Craig, I think is a feather in the cap. I mean, the team is expanding. We're adding some great, qualified, focused people, and we sure do appreciate Craig and what he does. All right, let's talk about these markets, and let's get this Wednesday started here now. Again, coming off of a good day yesterday, good trading day yesterday, good profitability day yesterday. We'll see if we can go for 3 days in a row here today on this Wednesday. Let's start with Asia, where it's green across the board in the overnight session. Nikkei up 182, Shanghai and China up 2 points, 2.69. Hong Kong Hang Seng up 54.54, up 0.20%. Europe green across the board. German DAX up 65.52. FTSE in the UK up 46.02. CAC 40 in Paris up 42.77, up 0.63%. All the global markets that I track, that we track, are up. All 6 of them green, putting more pressure to the upside here in the US of A. Dow futures up 97, S&P futures up 10. NASDAQ futures now bouncing up 49.5 points, 49.50 points. And that's good. July CPI report out. That's been a boom for the market now this morning. Oil down $1.19, 1.74% to 67.10. And gold up $11.60 to 1743.30. And that's going pretty darn good. White House out there to call on OPEC to boost the oil production. That's why you see the oil prices down. And July CPI up 5.4%, but core inflation rises less than expected. So I think those are good things for the market numbers here. And then the House and the Senate passing the framework for a $3.5 trillion budget plan, which drives us more in debt in my own mind. But hey, I'm not running this country. So anyway, positive for the stock market, green across the board, futures higher. That's what you need to know for the day here as we go through. Gold higher, silver lower, copper, platinum, all higher, and palladium lower here. Copper about flat for the day. All right. Let's get into this day by saying good morning to everybody, to our family here, like we do each and every day. And if you are on social media, if you're on YouTube, smash that like button for us. Again, we're just asking for half of you to do that. I don't think it's that big of ask. And if you do that, we're going to go ahead and keep the channel rolling all day today. We just ask for your fair share just to hit that like button. Again, Todd out there, Malatesta for president, appreciate that. Sergey, all of you, smash that like button. We certainly appreciate it. Let's get up to that 600 so we don't have to talk about it all day today. I appreciate you all doing that. All right. Craig, again, thank you. Javed, good morning to you. Steve B., always a pleasure to have you here in the room. Thanawat, good morning. Trade Tricks, good morning to you in Canada this morning. Salam, good morning. Yep. Do you ever trade? No. Javed, good morning to you. Jordan, good morning. Brian, good morning. David O., good morning. Danny, Boker Tov, my friend. Great to have you here this morning. And I think Danny's going to be trading along in the morning session as Yogi's gone. Yeah, it is, Salam. It's running. It's not tradable here. Tim R., good morning to you. Salam, yep, absolutely. Rafael, good morning to you. Good morning. Julio, Rodrigo, good morning. Alan, good morning to you. Yep, yes, it looks good. Jay, good morning to you. And a WW short. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. Well, welcome to everybody here in the room. Welcome to everybody on social media. And if you are with us, hit that like button on the YouTube channel. We certainly would appreciate it. Let's talk stocks this morning. I got a couple of picks for you all this morning. This UPST, big, huge gap up this morning, and this would be over 166. We'll see. I predict that this stock will come down, but before it does, maybe we have an early morning trade here. UPST long over 166 this morning. That stock really flying in this morning's market. And then BCRX, not a whole lot of volume here, but if this volume starts to pick up, this 16.25 here on BCRX long 16.25. You know, each and every day we come in here independently, Meir and myself and Aggie and the rest of the team. We list our trades, giving you a lot to choose from. a lot for you to look at. And depending, and if you're trying to find your trading style and you're not sure the type of trader that you are, then looking at these stocks should say to you, hey, some of these analysts are looking at these stocks. Maybe I should start to look at them, see if they fit my type of trading. And if they do, then you got part of your day is worked out for you really wonderfully. You don't have to keep fishing for stocks. You've got them picked out here. We want you to take a look at your own stocks, but this gives you a great guide as we get going today. Also, do like this Mara trade. Let me show you what Mara looks like this morning. Certainly space to the downside here under 30, but look at Mara here over 36.50. I really like this trade here this morning. This has got very little volume, but hopefully we'll pick up as we get the day going today. So this is going to be Mara. And if you notice, most of my trades are to the upside today. That's because I am trading with the market. The market is higher. I want to be with the market today and trade with the trend, so to speak. Let me add that here. Mara, yep, M-A-R-A, long over 36.50. Okay, 0.50. There you go, Scott. All right, perfect. Other stocks I'm watching this morning, ZEV, Z-E-V, we traded that yesterday. FUBO off to the races this morning. And then ORPH, this stock looking very, very good here for a run higher over 6. Could pick this up around 550 today. We'll see. If you look at the daily on this trade here, you got this right off the bottom here starting to move higher. It's probably got a lot in the tank here, but it's going to need some volume to get going here this morning as we tackle this Wednesday market. TTD, FULC, I was watching that. It's not tradable. Coin is in the news today, COIN. That's got a nice lift to it this morning, too, looking for some more upside. Hey, with us this morning, we've got Galia translating each and every day from Russian or from English to Russian. She does a great job posting her trades here. She's in the next tab over that says Russian chat. And did you know we have a Spanish trading room dedicated to Spanish-speaking individuals and traders from across the globe? And if you want to take part in that and go see Antoine or Antonio, go ahead and do that. Click on the link below that Clifton has. Aggie LaFleur is in the house this morning. Danny's going to be trading this morning's action. You heard from Craig on the crypto market. He'll be posting his trades today if he takes anything. And again, you have to realize with crypto is not something that you just day trade on a 5-minute chart, 2-minute chart. You can, but oftentimes there's more swing trades in those zones and those breakouts and things like that that Craig is after. So he'll post it if he has a trade. If not, you'll hear from him again tomorrow. My trading partner welcomed him back yesterday, and he absolutely crushed it yesterday. Meir Barak. He's going to be joining myself. We're going to take this morning session here. Again, 3 sessions today. You've got the morning session, which you're in now. That'll run through a couple hours till 11:30. Michael O'Reilly will come in here and take you through lunch hour. I'll come back, take you all the way through to the close today. Remember, no training today. We get back into that tomorrow on Thursday with mentoring. And we're coasting into the weekend already on Friday. So again, trading is very tough, very analytical, but at the same time, we're here to have a great time. We need to have a great time each and every day. It's a lot of fun to trade. It is a discipline that you have to learn. You have to be proficient. You have to be disciplined. All of those things go into becoming a great trader. So again, let's hang in there today. We've got less than a minute or coming up on a minute for the day here before we go live and take this market down today. Remember, that thief mentality, if I could leave you with one word today before Meir comes on, be a thief. Go in there, grab what's yours, and be done for the day. If you have a profitable day today, don't turn a profitable day into a losing day. Hang in there, go do something else, go work out, take care of yourself, your body, your mind, and your soul, and you'll become a better person for it. So we're looking forward to trading with you today. We'll get Meir in here in just a couple minutes. We start trading in 30 seconds, opening up this Wednesday. Here he comes.
Hi,
There he
traders.
is. Hey, welcome. Hey, how are you?
Hey, guys.
Okay, here come the charts.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Here's 15 seconds to go before we open up this Wednesday. Market heading higher. Danny does a good job of posting his trades as well. So if you're following Danny, one of our analysts here, he does a great job of posting some incredible trades as of late. ONTF looking great to the downside.
Not burning any more fuel in Greece for now. I took the week off, or maybe more, I don't know. Maybe I'll be back.
Here
Maybe
is
I won't. We'll see. Okay, as usual, looking for movers. S&P and Nasdaq starts in green, 0.3% approximately, both of them. Space is down today, 4%.
watching Mara this morning.
Watch space. This could be a good candidate for a short trade. It's a bit too early. I prefer to see it triggering a bit later, but possibly under the lows. You can also see on my charts PFE, which is just as extended as mRNA was yesterday, which means it could be a good opportunity for short. The same applies for Z
traders watch Mara. Watch Mara this morning. Again, if you're long the Mara trade, I think we have this breakout towards 37 this morning. Again, 36.50 entry on Mara, M-A-R-A. ZEV breaking down.
This should be the pullback day of ZEV, Scott.
It looks like we're starting that way.
FUBO FUBO starts strong today, up 13%. Just in case it moves over 33, we could go for a long. Just in FUBO. Problem with PFE, it's not very volatile.
Okay, Mara traders, I'm going to take the partial right here on Mara at that 80 mark, 82 on Mara, selling off here. Just taking 32 cents on the first half. We'll let the rest run here. I'm going to post this ORPH over the pre-market high, 592 ORPH long. Any nice trade or? Low price stock should move hopefully nicely for us today. Wix.
Space made the big move down. Can say I missed it because it was just a little bit too early for me to take a trade. But that
watch the ORPH. I plan to add over 6 as well.
Beautiful breakdown in space. ZEV under 1060 is a candidate.
Okay, Mara, nice trade here on Mara so far.
Posted ZEV. It's close under 1060.
Meir, I'm going to take this trade with you here on ZEV. Look at the daily, and today's the day. Hopefully it starts to come.
Not legal to make money. Yesterday going up, now coming down. I'm not sure it's legal, Scott.
Yeah.
I'm short ZEV.
Motors.
Yesterday Scott nailed it. Took it long at 10. It was a beautiful trade.
Yep.
Just went short. And missed PFE. Nasdaq is moving higher. S&P in the middle of the range. I hate when they trigger a little bit too early, like Space did and PFE did. I wish they would have given me some chance to move in. They did not.
Okay, traders, FUBO over 32. FUBO long 32. Again, FUBO long 32. Stop loss will be 31. Target 33.50 on FUBO. like a good trade here. Mara, anything under 36.50, I'll be out.
Yes, W does look good under 23.70. Let's post it. Posted WW.
Watch the ad on ORPH traders. ORPH over $6 is going to add to this trade. 2 cents to go. I've added. Target 620, 620 ORPH.
ZEV worst case scenario is going to be a stop over 11. Nasdaq changed direction and came down under the lows. The S&P continues to come down. Just remember, we started with a gap up today, so it's kind of okay to have a pullback. I mean, with pullback, I mean to move down from the highs in the direction of closing the gap. But then it's very, very likely that we will not close the gap and stop somewhere on the way down. Waiting for WW.
620 ORPH. 620, and we're long FUBO at the same time here. 6 cents to go on ORPH. I'll be coming out of 3/4 of the trade here on ORPH. 620 target. Remember, you always have to have a game plan here, right? Entry, first partial, exit on the stop loss too.
I'm sure WW.
$8 cents to go, ORPH.
I'm watching PRGO for short. I'm going to take a short under 44.35. Be real careful from ZEF stop, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be over 11. This one could spike like crazy. I'm short PRGO. Let's just say if it was a different stock, I would have
ORPH.
let it move a little bit, but ZEF, extremely unpredictable.
Traders out 3/4 of the trade on the ORPH trade. We absolutely killed this one here. Now up over 630. Target 650 or close to it for the remaining shares, and I'll be done.
Okay, ZEF is
FUBO giving us a little issue here, but should be okay.
ZEF could go either way, very, very strong. That's the problem here. We don't know exactly which direction it's going to pick. I'm going to add to ZEF under 1050. Because I think that once it's going to come down under 1050, it's going to look good for another big breakdown. PRGO is doing well. About to add to ZEF under 1050.
Traders target on FUBO is going to be $33.
Can possibly add under 1055. ZEF, because I think if it's going to come down under 1055, it's probably going to come down under 1050. It's a big risk though. And watching PRGO getting ready for a partial there. I want to see PRGO moving over 43.80. If it tries to move over 43.80, I'll take my partial. It's a beautiful trade so far. Getting ready to add to ZEF. PRGO keeps coming down.
ZEV, hopefully under this 1050, we'll get them further move down.
Yeah, I'm about
FUBO
to
not doing it for us, still positive though.
I'm about
I'm going to also
ZEV.
with the Meir. Under the 1050 here.
PRGO is beautiful.
FUBO looking strong now, up to 33.
Don't let PRGO bounce up more than 46.60 for partial. About to add to ZEV. Heading now to ZEV, expecting it's going to come down under 1050. Added, took a risk. I'm expecting a breakdown under 1050 very soon. It's maybe a bit hard to take a trade there under 1050. So took the risk and added right here. It's a nice technical formation. I'm having trouble with WW. Spiked up. Stop over 25.
Mara's coming on strong.
25? Oh goodness. I did not notice how far I let it go.
Mara looking great, ORPH looking great, FUBO looking great, FUBO trying to attack that 33.
Come on, ZEV, yes. There you go. Having issues with WW. Actually missed that upside move, was a little bit busy here with PRGO and ZEV. Worst case scenario is over 25. PRGO, I don't want to let it move over 43.60. If it does, I'll take my partial.
Anything under 6 on ORPH, I will be out of the trade.
About to move out of WW, the big loser there, I did not notice that. It moves over 25.
Come on, ORPH bounce.
No partial in PRGO, still coming down. Watching WW. PRGO. Partial will be initiated over 43.60 now. Actually, it did not go there. Thought it did. Stupid. It was stupid. Oh, look at it goes now. It did not. It did not. I thought it did. No, it was a nice trade anyway. Did you go long FUBO, Scott?
Yep, I am long FUBO, tracking it to $33 here on FUBO.
It's nice.
Yep.
Is helping you as well. Okay, so I've got my partial in PRGO, which was not exactly as I was hoping to. I mean, I could have run it a little bit lower, but it was a mistake. Now let's see ZEV, and let's see if WW for some reason moves slower. ZEV, I should trust it to make a big downside move based on the daily. I don't know much about WW though. Nasdaq continues to come down in the direction of closing the gap. S&P is holding. Tesla's breaking down. Airlines are very strong, so is Boeing. I wonder why.
There's some comments this morning on the airlines about mandating masks, mandating vaccines for their workers. Should they, shouldn't they? A couple airlines have mandated it so far.
Interesting.
Yeah.
ZEV, no.
Okay, I'm going to take some off on the ZEV here as we approach 10:30 on the trade. And also the ORPH, we are going to break out again. ORPH, Mara, ZEV, FUBO. We have an incredible morning started here, traders. If you're on board with any of us, Meir or myself, or Danny for that matter, you're enjoying a great morning. And those of you that are on social media this morning, on YouTube, crushing it with us this morning, push that like button. We just have 300 to go. We've got about 1,200 viewers. So a little over 600 today we're expecting. We appreciate you. Trevor, the rest of the people on YouTube, push that like button. Greatly appreciate it. Enhances the channel, makes our life easier, expands the word.
I see some likes coming in YouTube. Thank you very much. We really appreciate if you just give us a quick click of a button.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
There's 1,200 of you. We just want to see that at least 50% of you guys likes what we're doing here. S&P is looking for a new high. This is crazy. And the Nasdaq just moving to a new low. That's world's getting.
We've seen that a couple of times in the past couple of weeks here, yeah.
We've seen that recently happening quite a lot.
Yep. Okay, traders, ORPH, if you're in this trade, congratulations. We're absolutely killing it right now. Going to sell off half of the half right now. And that's at that 657 mark. Just 500 shares left on the trade, ORPH. Those of you that sized up on that trade, congratulations.
Joshua, I survived the pullback in WW. Now, the thing is, this stock is down 25%. When the stock is down 25%, normally it's likely that it will break down under the lows. If it, we will have to go back to this one in like 5 to 10 minutes and see if it made any additional move to the downside. If it's just gonna keep around here, we'll have to move out. It's back to the middle of the range. So let's keep an open eye on what WW does. If it just continues to move sideways, then we should move out. The last 2 minutes does not look like it's going to continue down. Well, it's a little bit too early to say, really. Let's wait a bit more and see. The next 5 to 10 minutes, it needs to break down. If it doesn't, then we'll have to move out. We shouldn't give it too much space, you know. mRNA, I was really wondering if mRNA is going to stopping its descent and pull back up, because mRNA is uptrending. If you look at the daily, it's uptrending. Yesterday, I took a nice short trade because I thought it was too extended to the upside. I really thought it's going to move up today. I'm surprised it kept coming down. In my opinion, it's going to stop and move higher today. PRGO, more than a point. ZEF is trending lower, therefore I should trust the trend.
Okay, traders, just 100 shares left on MARA 2, M-A-R-A. ORPH, now just 200 shares left on ORPH. Full share size on FUBO, or half of share size on FUBO. We're going to let them run. Very good morning here. Very good profitable morning. It's always nice, especially on a Wednesday. Danny, again, having a great day today. Traders, all the trades are posted under the announcement tab on the right. Mention the entry and the partial and the stop loss right in front of you all day, every day. Okay, traders, 148 to go on YouTubers. Appreciate it. Anton, have you hit the like button there? DVG timeline. Alphonse, thank you, so Paul. Appreciate it, Philip. Appreciate all of you on YouTube. Hit that like button again for us. Appreciate your help. Yeah, FUBO, another pullback here. Coin still running pretty darn strong here. COIN. Hey, Craig, if you can hear me, Craig Nehemiah, maybe you want to say something here. And I've got a question for you. Do you look at coin? I know you trade crypto specifically, but do you look at equities like Coinbase to give you any indication on where any of the cryptos are going, or are they two separate, or do you trade maybe coin and some of the other cryptos on the side, on the equity side? If you're plugged in, maybe you can answer that if you get a chance. 99 to go on YouTube. FUBO turning down now for me. Again, 31 will be my stop loss here, $31. Hey, Craig.
Hey, yeah, just to answer your question, essentially, no, I don't look at those stocks in terms of generating direction for cryptos. I think it's kind of vice versa in terms of the crypto will lead those stocks in terms of the direction that they generally go, especially because overnight you have crypto as a 24-hour market. You'll have those stocks which cease trading after 7 p.m. US time, and then when crypto moves overnight, it will have an influence on them. So generally, that's how I look at it. In terms of my side, if I swing trade those equities, not very much. I have an investment in coin, but that's just because I believe I have more of an optimistic view on their growth as a crypto provider.
Okay. Appreciate it. Very interesting, and appreciate you guiding us here. And, you know, I'm not, I speak for Meir too, although Meir's maybe a little ahead of me on all the crypto. I'm not a professional, but certainly getting somebody like Craig in here to talk us and walk us through crypto on a daily basis is really, really interesting. And just a small, I would call myself a small investor through Coinbase and just buying some coins and letting them go just because I have a feel like I need to be involved. Hell, I'm a trader, right? I'm trading stocks. I need to have some crypto. I need to be in the mix here. I don't have to put everything I have in it, but
definitely. I mean, as traders, we take advantage of opportunity, don't we? And if we see opportunity, it's very difficult to avoid it.
Yep, great way to put it.
Well, I can tell you,
Meir, that you're going to buy your next buy the next yacht with your Coinbase account.
Not so. But tell you what, recently I've been making more money than I was losing in coins. I mean, trading them. It's just small size and just fun size and just trying to figure out exactly what I should do. But I've been green. I have been green for the past few weeks. Maybe a bit more than just a few weeks, really. But really just fun size.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
But in total, I'm still red. I mean, if you count in all my trades, I'm still in red. Yes, still in WW, but coming to the point where I should move out really. Yeah, let's do it right here. I'm moving out. I'm out of WW. I believe that was around 50 cents loser or something like that. However, I took extra size in WW. That cost me a bit. Anyway, when the stock is just going sideways, there's no reason to hold for it. It had its chance earlier to move down. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But as you can see, it's really just going sideways. When you take a trade, you expect some trend. When you don't have the trend, then you should be out. Gambling is not for us. On the other hand, if you see PRGO, it kept coming down and behaved as it should. If you look at ZEF so far, trending lower, not as fast as I was hoping it will, but clearly trending lower. Could at that point move to 5-minute candles. Get a little bit more understanding based on 5-minute candles. The S&P is in the middle of the range, holding. Nasdaq is at the low side of the range. So far, seems like it's trending lower. Well, it's clearly trending lower, but the S&P is holding. I'm starting my day in green territory. My PRGO trade was better, bigger winner than my loser in WW. And ZEV so far in small green territory, so far in green. How about you guys? Red or green at this time of the day? Just right, wait, green. Let's see what the people in YouTube are doing as well. Red, green, blue, green, green. Big red mistake. David, sorry for that. Richard is in red. The green is a green, red, big green. Good job, Mo. YouTube, most of you guys are in green. That's nice. That means you need to give us more likes. Yeah, that was a trick, you know. I was asking about green, red. That was just a trick here. Get some more likes. Come on, guys. We need to get over 600. We're just over 500 now. Not much, like 80 likes in YouTube. If you appreciate what we're doing here, we would really love to get over 600 today. Another 70 to go. Just one click of a button. We only need half of you guys to say you like us. It makes us feel good. ZEV is looking better. It is downtrending. It's holding to the trend. But I don't see the S&P making any decision here. We need another 25 likes in YouTube.
Okay, Chair, it's just 17 more likes on YouTube, and we got this thing licked just about 34 minutes into the day today. I am green also, and maybe it's time for just a quick poll here. And we'll see just how everybody is. I'm actually very green this morning. Meir's had some great trades. Danny has had some awesome trades, and you know, for myself, Mara and ZEV, ORPH, FUBO, all of it has added up, and we're looking at about 60-40 now, green to red, 60-40, green to red. So we got about 30% of y'all are red this morning, and 60% of us are green, which is a good thing on a Wednesday. And Meir, as you saw, we hit, Yogi and I hit 92 the one day. We had over 90% profitable here in the room.
I think good job.
I think a new record. Yeah. We had so many people contribute. And you we've had, thank you, YouTube. We're well over 600 now. Thank you so much. So we'll go with 65% or so and 35% losing trades this morning. But we thank you so much for being a part of it. And I'll tell you, a lot of you in the room are making this room what it is today. We've had so many people now starting to post trades, which is always great. It's not just Meir and I and Danny and Yogi and the rest of the team posting our trades to the right here. It's you all, and you can post them the same way in the room, and you're noticed and you're liked, and we appreciate you. Everybody can learn from a second set of eyes, third set of eyes, fourth set of eyes. So keep posting. I'm going to hold on to ORPH like I'm holding on to FUBO. FUBO, all the volume is out of it now.
Come on, ZEV, breakdown.
AMD and MU, yeah. ORPH about ready to blast off the 650 area. FUBO stop's going to be at 31. Okay, ORPH starting to break now, which is exactly what we wanted to. Traders, remember, today is the final day of the promotion that we've started about a week ago now. And we've got two promotions going in tandem right now. We've got the last day today of the Tesla promotion, Tesla, PayPal, Triple Qs. Clifton's got the link here. Again, here in the room, you just saw that the special discounted here, getting the free stocks. And also starting today, the Tradenet team has come out with a promotion that I headlined in the pre-market trading this morning. Clifton's got the discount here where you can come into the room with a discounted price. Right now, one of our best offers around $350 is all that it takes to get into this room. And you can get that pro package for $74.90, expert less than $5,000 now, and the student package at $24.90, which Meir, you know what, brings up the question, and maybe all of you on YouTube this morning, if you could do us a favor, and everybody here in the room, just type in, if you get a chance, just type in what broker are you using right now, and many of you in YouTube probably would have some type of maybe US-based broker, depending on where you're at, right, in the world. And then here in the room, are you COMEX, TEFS? What are you using right now, and what makes the COMEX platform great? And why are you using it right now? It'd be nice to hear. Webull, TD Ameritrade, Lightspeed, lots of people on YouTube chiming in right off the bat. IBKR, City Index, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, TD Interactive, COMEX. Cintas is on COMEX, very nice. Trade Zero. Well, I'll tell you what, Meir, some of them I haven't even heard of, but Mumu, COMEX, Tradenet, Schwab, Charles Schwab, TDOS, Questrade, TD Ameritrade, Fidelity, Lynx, TEFS, Bull Bar, great. Webull, Taco Bell, E-Trade, and then here in the room we got some Fidelity people. That's great. That's what I'm on here in the States. COMEX.
Well, I'm actually quite surprised, I have to say, Scott.
Yeah.
Traders, you need to understand, okay, Nasdaq new low, just keep watching the market. You need to understand, if you guys are trading, and lots of you guys are trading web-based platforms, even some of them which do not look like a web-based platform, like not only web-based platform, like Questrade. Questrade is not made for trading. TD Ameritrade is not made for trading. Interactive brokers are not made for trading. There's lots of other platforms out there which I've just seen, plenty of names, which are platforms which are absolutely not made for trading. These platforms are made for swing trading, maybe, long-term investing for sure. But if you try to use some of these platforms for trading, trading is hard enough. Trading is a very hard occupation. Yeah, everything, in order to succeed, there's a lot of different ingredients that you need to master. You need to master, all the knowledge, of course, and everything. But if you do not have the right platform, you're doomed. You just can't succeed. There's plenty of perfectly good, fast, good charts, platforms, that you can use. TradeStation, for example, one of them. COMEX, definitely one of them. TEFS is one of them. There's plenty of other professional platforms. Orbis is definitely a quick platform. E-Trade is a big no-no. Interactive Broker is absolutely not. Robinhood is, oh my God, not. There's so many platforms which are just not fast enough to be day trading platforms. And if you're using any of these platforms, it's not only that trading is hard, you're actually making it impossible, because even a small part in the whole chain, if just something very small is broken, you're done. And if you're using a platform which is a little bit too slow and you miss breakouts or breakdowns, or you move out of a trade and the slippage takes you down or up several cents, on the top of not knowing how to trade, on the top of having some difficulties when you're starting out as a trader, it's just impossible to trade. I know how hard it is to move from one platform to another. I know how it sounds to you like it's possibly possible because you learn the platform, you trust it, because you know it and you practiced it and everything. But if you're trading any of these platforms which are not suitable for trading, you need a direct access platform, quick execution platform, great charts, interactive brokers, for example, terrible charts. And they're not the only one. And so if you don't have these, you have no chance in succeeding how to trade. I mean, if you're just doing swing trading, that's fine. Even though there's no reason to lose money in swing trading. I mean, you could do better in swing trading if you have a direct access platform. If you don't, then it's almost impossible to succeed. And the best way to start, we have this, of course, if you trust, I think Colmex is one of the best out there. There's plenty of good direct access platforms. Colmex is probably one of the best. If you like to trade stocks, then Colmex can offer you that. If you like to trade CFDs, it's even better because CFDs are easier to trade than stocks, depending on where you are in the world. But definitely stock trading is great with Colmex. And again, there's plenty of other brokers that you can choose, but you need a direct access broker. And if you find it a little bit hard to start or to transfer your account or to learn a new platform, then Scott just mentioned we have this $350 promotion going on right now. And if you join us, if you join Tradenet for the $350 package, which usually priced at $500, then you also get a TFS account, a funded account. It's not yours, but you do get a funded account, $14,000 funded account, which you can trade at no risk. So you can start with the same platform as Colmex, with a $14,000 platform. Yes, you will not get all the profit, I think 80% or 70%, I'm not sure. But anyway, you can trade a real direct access platform. So for $350, you should be doing that. You should be trying it. You should move from a platform that is wrong for you to a platform that you can use. You can do that for $350. And then if you feel comfortable, you could move to Colmex and trade a real live, quick, direct access platform after you try the $350 promotion that we have right now, which will come with a funded account. So there's no better way to learn trading than to trade with a good platform and with some education, which comes with the basic program that we're selling. So you got your links right there. If you want to join Tradenet for $350, you can do it now. Or if you want to use the last day of joining Colmex and get free stocks, free Tesla, you can do that as well. Got the link for that too. Anything I forgot, Scott?
No, I mean, I would say the same thing. If you're out there, again, if you're going to take trading serious and you're going to make it a business and you want to, I liken it to kind of like golf, if you will. If you're going to get into golf, why not get yourself some of the best equipment? If you're going to get into bike riding, get yourself the best bike, and then learn from the best. So, if you're going to get into trading, and I'm not going to call out people that are using non-direct access brokers. You need to have the basis is to have a great broker. Whether if you're in the United States and you're elsewhere in the country and you're able to take advantage of Colmex, by far one of the best brokers in the world. But if you're not, make sure that you're having a direct access broker, and that just means when you push that button, that trade in milliseconds goes and gets filled right on the floor of the exchange through the electronic trading network, okay? It doesn't go to have somebody else clear it, nobody else touches it. It's direct, it's quick. And that's the type of speed, if you're going to be a day trader and if you're going to take it serious and if you're going to be in business and you're going to want to do this for a long period of time, then start off with the best. and the other piece, like Meir mentioned, is, again, if you're in this and you're thinking about, you're hemming and hawing over spending $350, then this is not a business for you. To spend $350 to get introduced to the platform, to trade an account that you can prosper off of, to trade a live feed, to get training. How much money are you going to spend in books, buying books and things like that, when you could do it right here in this room? The best book in the world is live trading here in the Tradenet trading room. And if you're part of it already in the room, or if you're joining us on YouTube, you understand what's going on here. Each and every day we're trading, but each and every day we're training. And you get to hear from Meir, who has written a book on this, who has devoted his life to trading. Myself, Aggie, the rest of the team here are some solid traders. And that's a little pat on your back. That's fine. I'm not like that, but we spend a lot of time doing this, and to be able to learn, I wish I had a trading room like this when I was starting. It's just invaluable. And we appreciate everybody, and we're thankful that everybody joins us. But if you want to take that next step, direct access, get yourself some great training, come into this room. You've got today to get free stock, or starting today, you've got the Tradenet program working. So, Meir, we sound like a couple of billboards here, but I think it's important that everybody knows that I wish I could have started like this instead of like when we both started. I wish we had these type of tools, this type of training, and these great platforms that we're on right now.
I started with TD Ameritrade actually before it was called TD Ameritrade. I can't remember the name really. I mean, long time before it was called TD even, or Ameritrade. But when I first met my mentor, who lived actually still living in Phoenix, Arizona, he just told me, there's just no way I'm going to teach you with that platform. I mean, he refused to talk to me before I actually came in with a decent direct access platform. He just didn't want to start teaching me before I moved to a real traders platform. And I'm always surprised that I'm seeing people who are trading platforms. I mean, if you're just here to take 1, 2, 3 trades and just see what day trading is about, and you did not decide that you want to become a trader, then that's fine. You have your whatever kind of E-Trade, TD Ameritrade account, and you're just clicking the button here and there just for fun. Sometimes that's okay. But if you're thinking seriously about becoming traders, you can't continue. I would, if my suggestion, stop trading today. Just stop. Don't be in this. Don't join us. Really. I mean, you're doing wrong. You're losing money in spreads. You're losing money with stocks that you can't have a decent stop. You can't have a decent limit. You're just losing money, and you're thinking that you're losing money because you don't trade well. Maybe it's a combination, but you need to eliminate one of the things. I mean, one must be eliminated. Maybe you're just not as good trader as you think you are right now, or maybe you're just using the wrong platform. You will never know. Just don't use the wrong platforms. It's impossible. You got to take trading, the most serious way you can. Platform is your basic tool. That's it. Can't use anything else. You don't see a chef cooking a meal with a $2 knife, right? It's impossible.
And like I said before, you don't see anybody on the PGA Tour playing golf with, with golf clubs that they bought at the gas station down the road. So it's the price of entry, Meir. You got to have the basics. You got to have a great base platform to start. You got to have some great training to get yourself going, and then, like we say, just because you went to school and became a doctor does not mean that you don't take ongoing training. And that training, that ongoing training, can be right here in the room on a day-to-day basis. And every week we have a minimum of 3 courses, training courses a week that you could plug into. So, that's the basis of Tradenet, what we do. We learn, we trade, and we gain each and every day.
Joshua asked if a person should consider moving from a funded account to Colmex. The answer for that, Joshua, it depends on a lot of things, like, for example, where you live, or if you have enough money to open a brokerage account. You know, the big advantage of a funded account that you get a lot of buying power, which is great for some traders, not good for other, of course, but if you do have a funded account, then that's the big advantages, but you share your profits. So some people just look at it in different ways, say, why should we share our profits with anyone? And assuming they have enough money to open a brokerage account, you don't make much, but you don't get as much as buying power as you do get in a funded account. So you can open a brokerage account with just, I don't know, $1,000 or so, but the buying power would not be as much as a funded account. So if you can't afford the buying power, then maybe you should stick to the funded accounts. For a person who can afford the buying power, or just have enough money to open a brokerage account and get whatever buying power he likes, then there's really no reason to have a funded account. But, and again, it depends. No, I don't think things are changing in the US, Shane. We did present some new plans, but we were waiting for approval. No approval yet for our new plans. We do have some plans for the US market, yes, we do. But it's being presented and we're waiting for the approval of the regulators. Yeah, Javad is very, you know, I've known traders who've been losing for 3 years before they turned green. Personally, I was losing for more than a year before I started making money. So if you're just trading for 6 months, it's quite usual to lose money during that period. It's a part of the game, sadly. Same, yeah, you know, there are some stocks which are restricted, but you know, the advantage of the platform, especially the CFD platform, I mean, with a regular stock platform, of course, they're not restricted, but you know, with the CFD platform, there are some restrictions. But you know, I trade myself the CFD platform and I love it because the execution and slippage and everything, and it's just great, and I couldn't trade anything else. So yeah, I kind of pay the price. Sometimes I have stocks that I can't trade. But you know what? Those stocks that are not tradable, normally low volume stocks, normally, not always, but normally low volume stocks, sometimes extremely volatile stocks, you know, maybe it's the right thing not to trade them. Yeah, mouse trading and everything, it's just amazing. mRNA started moving higher now. I'm not going to trade it. I enjoyed it coming down yesterday. But as I mentioned earlier, I think it's going to end up moving higher today, possibly much higher. I'm not going to put my money where my mouth is. I mean, I felt better yesterday watching it coming down, and I wouldn't dare going long right now. But I'm looking at the mRNA, and I think, well, based on the daily, this stock is going to move to new highs. It is going, very likely it's going to move to new highs. So I think mRNA is going to continue moving higher. It's just a pullback, day and a half. Yesterday, today, and maybe today is over. And maybe that would be the reversal. I'll be looking for longs soon in mRNA as it moves higher and possibly squeezing out all the short players that took it for a swing trade, which I would never dare. Not a stock that looks like that on the daily. How do you know if you're meant to be a trader if you're just starting? I personally think that everyone who's interested in becoming a trader has a very good chance to succeed. It's just the only thing that matters is how much you want it. Actually, it's not the only thing, how much money you have in order to survive the time that you still learn. And, obviously people lose money at the beginning. So it's a combination of how much do you really want to become a trader and can you survive it? So it's a combination. But those of you who just say that, just going to insist in becoming traders, I think your chance to succeed is very, very high. But, it's just like everything else, like in sports. How do you become an Olympic medalist? You just fight. You just, fight your whole life. And then it's all about determination. It has nothing with knowing, mastering mathematics or economics or anything like that. People often believe that, you need to know something about mathematics or whatever. You just don't. You need to know a little bit more about people, about behavior, about psychology. That it's not something you learn in school. It's not something you learn in university. It's something that you just need to observe and understand or develop the mindset of a trader, and it just takes time. Now, if you enjoy it and you think that this could be your lifestyle and you fight for it, in my opinion, you will become a day trader, a successful day trader. Question how many people are ready to fight for it. Question how many people can afford fighting it. And I don't think it has anything to do with if you are the right person, your mindset, or if you're wise more than the average person or anything like that. I don't think so. I think everyone can do that. It's just a matter of for some people it will take longer, some people it will take less time. I became a trader after more than a year, and I've seen people who succeed after several months, 3, 4, 6 months. That's not the average success period. Most people succeed after a year or more. So I would be like the average, really. Maybe a little bit better than the average, because I've seen a lot of people only become successful traders after 2 years or even 3 years. Average would probably be more like 1.5, 2 years. I don't think I'm personally built for trading more than anyone else. I think I'm not. It's just that I kept trying. I kept trying for several years, and even when I was making money, after a year and 2 months or so, I started making. But I started making money. When I say started making money, I was making minimum wage maybe. So it's not about making real money after a year. Being a successful trader, meaning not losing money, is not really does not consider to be a successful trader. It just means that you're on your way to become a successful trader. So I could possibly say that I was a successful trader after anywhere between 2 to 3 years, maybe. I'll take a look at Amazon. ZEV is doing nothing. I'll give it a few more minutes, sorry, and then I'll move out if it doesn't make the move. But the interesting part is that the Nasdaq just touched a new low and the S&P is giving up. Amazon is coming down. It's intraday, it's extended. I don't see a way to trade it today, but the daily, and you probably refer to the daily of Amazon, is beautiful. So yes, I think we should short Amazon. And I should write it down on a piece of paper or something. Yeah, I'll take a look at Amazon tomorrow. S&P is very close to the lows.
Okay, traders, let's just, on the ORPH trade, anything under the 650, I will be out of the trade. I'm still holding on, believe it or not, to FUBO, F-U-B-O. And that's really about it. Mara's gone. The ZEB trade, ZEV, still holding on to 200 shares of ZEV. Really hasn't done much of anything. No volume in the trade right now, so just holding on to it. R-A-N-I. R-A-N-I. Wow. What's up with that? R-A-N-I. It's halted, right? Yeah. The recent IPO, I think. Yeah, exactly.
NVEX is trending higher, looks quite nice for long. Daily looks very nice for long.
Now, you know what? On something like RANI, when it gets away like that, I mean, nothing goes straight up. So it will come back down. The question then is, are you in a position to go along the stock at that time? Or?
I'll tell you what, Scott, about RANI. It's a kind of a stock that if you trade, there's two options here. One, you make a lot of money. Second option, that will be your last
time you trade.
Trading day ever.
True.
Yeah.
Seen it many times.
So, you know, I know it gets people excited watching something like that, but just please don't touch it. Let's take a look at food. It's too late to trade food. There were some nice opportunities today, though. The volume is good. The daily is good. It's a bit hard to say because it doesn't have enough history, but technically speaking, it looks quite interesting for a short. But it's too late today, and the way it moved down, I don't know if it can continue. S&P is in the middle of the range. Nasdaq is trending lower. And I keep waiting for the EV.
Yeah, Dogecoin was about 16, 17 cents about a week and a half ago.
Okay, I'm getting tired of ZEV. I'm down like 10 cents or so.
RANI is open. I think it finishes 20 or less today. We'll see. Goose. Selling Goose is down.
if I'm going to move out of ZEV, how long it's going to take it until it breaks down the loss cut?
On
10 seconds.
ZEV. I'll tell you what, I'm just holding on to a few shares here, but it's gone straight sideways. We're under the VWAP. I mean, you think, until it goes over the VWAP and starts to hit the trend to the upside, it's still good for some more downside, but it just gets to the point where do you want to babysit the stock for another hour or so? And I certainly don't.
Yeah, I feel the same. Okay, sadly, moving out. I have a small loser in ZEV. Just a few cents, really. And I'm out. Because I'm done for the day. You can see my P&L right over here right now. PRGO was a great trade. So that was a big winner for me. And I'm still riding a few hundred shares, so this could be a little bit more than what you're seeing right over here. I had a loser in WW, more than I expected. And I had a small loser in ZEV, but I will stay green because of PRGO. It's a nice green day. Nothing. It is. I think I personally didn't have. Actually, you had a lot, Scott. I mean, you started out with several winners. It was a bit different, much different, really. So yeah. So well, for me it was kind of boring day. That's it. Not much I can talk about education-wise today. I don't think there was anything interesting that I should discuss. So I leave it here, and actually I'm not sure I'm going to be trading tomorrow. I think I have a lot of meetings tomorrow, so possibly I will only join you on Friday. I'm not sure about tomorrow, Scott. See about that. Okay. Traders, good to have you here.
Well, we will be here, Meir.
See you tomorrow or on Friday. Bye, traders.
Great.
Thank you.
Have a great evening, Meir. Rest well. We'll see you here tomorrow on Friday. And traders, we will continue. Switch out the charts here and get my charts back up. And listen, traders, once again, thank you to YouTubers out there for hitting that like button. And those of you that want to come into the room, we've got the two specials going on right now. You've got the end of one and the start of the other. Comex special with the getting your free stock that's coming out or ending today. And then the TEFS special right now, going through the 18th of the month. You've got discounted packages across the board. That's always great and always to the point here. You've got, again, like we said, the discounted packages to the 18th, $350 to come in here, $24.90 for the student, expert $49.99, and $74.90 on the pro package. So again, great opportunity to come into the room, great opportunity to see what we do on a day-to-day basis. And I know we got tons of training coming up right now as well. This week, Wednesday, this week, Thursday, which is tomorrow, Aggie's going to be here with the mentoring course. So right. Well, yeah, Chad, I mean, good point on the big spreads. So typically, if you're trading on the CFD platform, you don't want to be trading stocks with big spreads. But when you get involved with stocks that have big spreads, you know right away you could be in a possible losing position. So the first order of merit is to make sure that you are, taking the stock in the right direction, right? So regardless, if there's like a 50-cent gap or 60-cent spread in between, you got to be sure that you're going to get it right in the right direction, because if you don't, that 60 cents is going to work against you immediately. But if they have the momentum, if they're going in the right direction, that direction has to correspond with not only the stock but the market itself. If they're doing both of those, then a good opportunity to take the stock in that direction. So you look at Marna right now. I haven't seen Marna's spread, but MRNA. It's looking, it's a fast-paced stock. It's a dollar spread. To me, you'd kind of stay away from Marna, but you've got to get Marna in the right direction. Let's just put it on here and let's take a look at mRNA, and I'll give you my 2 cents. So again, stock is down. I would be, shorting this stock. You just pick it at the certain level, whether it's at 420 level up here or the breakdown of 415. You take it short. Close your eyes to the spread, and then just, watch it and watch the volume. And if the volume keeps going, the stock's direction is very simple. It's lower. You just keep on keeping on. So again, it's trading spready stocks is not really what you want to have, not really what you want to do. But in order to get into some of these stocks, like a Tesla, like a Marna, you got to take that risk. And that risk is just make sure that you got the right direction of the stock. And if you got the right direction of the stock, then you're halfway home, really. Okay. I was going to take that RANI short before, but yeah, ORPH done with the trade. I mean, it moved under 6, so just completely finished with this trade. Like I said before, Rainy RANI will probably be a $20 stock today. Yeah, that's a good point, Raphael. You have to, right? You got to calculate your risk in every trade that you take. Yeah, space, I saw space in the pre-market this morning on SPCE down for the day, as you can tell here, hitting that 27 now. You look at this on the daily, and we've got more to go. It could easily drop to 20, maybe not all today, but that's a longer-term target.
Good morning, Scott, Yogi, Meir, everyone. May I give some test, please?
Michael, good morning. How are you?
Good this morning. Good and bad. Some swing trades turned against me, especially the real trade. But the others are good, especially YLA, another 25 cents to the downside. Again, not a big deal, but we go little by little. Watching now the market, guys, very, very choppy. We are probably moving now into closing the gap that started after the very, very flat CPI number that came out below expectations ahead of the market open. Watching GOS, very weak today, but The question is it a short now at the lows or we wait for a reversal higher? Are there any IPOs today, Scott? Or noticeable IPOs?
This morning, I don't think that there were today. Let me look again here. Hold on. Let's see. Today is the 11th, right? Yeah. No, none that are meaningful today. Tomorrow you've got
Okay.
1, 2 tomorrow. Nothing meaningful today though.
Where did Robinhood disappeared?
Yeah, Hood had some volume though today.
Yeah, basically it's trading lower though since the open, and the 85 all-time highs now looks like a millennium away. It's actually now looks like it's going to close the gap. Maybe, I don't know. A move back to the 40s, I think, is on the table. Anyway, I still have a position in, but it was really, really trimmed now. My average entry is 47.25 from way back. As if we're looking for long trades, okay, now it looks like we're closing the gap as expected. And after we close the gap, which is, I think, 10 cents away, we can start looking at long trades again. An IPO from a week ago, RANI, Rani Therapeutics, is the biggest mover today, up like 60%, but you know, it's like trading, okay, volume is okay, but the spreads are virtually impossible to catch up. 70 cents, 60 cents, 40 cents. With regard to mRNA today, what happened there? Wow. Guys, did you see the huge move down, basically eliminating the stellar day from Monday. Monday off the books now. SPC is very weak today. I don't know why, because basically it's been weak yesterday. Maybe earnings. I don't know. Maybe earnings were yesterday or today. Again, I'm not sure. Yeah, breaking the bear flag formation from a month ago, and now it's going back to, I don't say the lows of the year. Lows of the year are 14. The stock traded from 63 to 14, back to 60, now at 26. You know, if you want to be an investor in this stock, you need a stomach for it.
Well, I don't know if you want to carry space over, but I think, depending on where it finishes today, Carlos, it's a possibility for a swing trade.
Obviously, something happened today in Moderna. Let me check also Novavax. Maybe the whole sector has been hit now with bad news. Not really. Not really. It's. I think this is the Moderna thing. This ugly move lower. Talking about an ugly move, AMD back to the lows of the day also. That was one of my potential long trades. Morgan Stanley downgraded SPC. Wow, you're right. BioNTech also, wow. BioNTech was amazing. Down now $15 in, I don't know, 74 to 62. That's $12 in 6 minutes. And there was a beautiful trade in BioNTech. Too bad it's, so spready. I don't want to say impossible to trade, but the spreads are a tough deal. HPI, let's take a look. HPI was very, very strong. Now pulled back on. Basically, it's doing exactly what it did yesterday, leaving a huge tail. I don't think, though, it's a short trade, despite the strong move lower. Yeah. Ugly topping tails on the daily. Basically, every day ends, almost every good trading day ends with a huge topping tail. Guys, for a move higher, watch NLOK, although I don't have an entry point for it right now, NLOK. Maybe if it pulls back to the view up area, we can buy it there. I'm not sure if I want to trade the long trades right now, unless we can find a low risk trade, which is our job right now, is to find one.
Okay, ORPH, we're going to take over 6. I'm going to pull this down here. About 11 cents to go.
On my watch list, the only strong sector is financials. Also, Chinese internet stocks are strong. Well, are positive. On the negative side, we have trade. Remember, guys, trade desk from yesterday down 5%. Applied Materials, Micron, Neo, Baidu. Energy is weak today. Moderna down 12% and under the 400 level. So basically the trade from 2 days ago, long 400 or long 460, it was actually long 460. That one is ancient history right now. The market is really punishing stocks. Any stock that misses expectations goes down double digit pronto. I'm watching Wix down 17%, down $44. Ugly. I was looking for a reversal trade, but not happening at this point. Yeah, BNTX may form a flag, but you missed the money trade. The money trade is 375. Check out your chart and you'll see that at 375 you can trade it with a $2.50 stop loss. Now the stop loss is going to be 2 to 3 times as much. The entry is going to be if you miss the money trade, I think game over. For the near term. What's the symbol you seen? APPH. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's tradable. It's horrible. We can short it. I'm going to enter at 820. Take a stop loss. You know what? The stop loss is almost to the 1850. That's a bit risky. 30 cents. The VWAP is at 780. So this one is a big mover, but I will short at 820. Stop loss 850. I wish we could have entered at 830 instead of 820, but that's not up to us right now. Okay, in the trade, I will take the stop loss to 51, 851. Not a great risk reward, I think, on this one, but the stock is a disaster. Can easily go down to the VWAP area, which is 780. It already triggered. There's nothing to post right now. What stock? APPH. Yassin posted it a minute ago. APPH. Wow. KT.
Like I said,
think
RENI down below 20 now.
guys, take a look also at KT. Let's see if it's tradable first because the volume is not that great on a pullback. This is also KT Corporation. Yeah, it's tradable. I don't know why we missed it. Basically, the volume is very low, but beautiful pattern, breakout to 2021 highs. Very nice. But there is no entry, guys. I don't care if it's dual traded. Let it be dual traded. If I can trade it and make money of it, nobody's going to ask you if you made I don't know, $300 on a trade. Was it dual or not? I don't know if it's dual. Let's put it this way. It doesn't say ADR here, but basically, I'm not fond of ADRs. We can trade basically anything that can make us money, regardless. Coinbase had a great morning session. Also FUBO, but FUBO had a super ugly reversal. It's still, looking like wants to go up, but the reversal from 33, that's where I waited for an entry. at 33, lucky for me, it did not trigger. It was like 2 cents away from causing damage. RNAi, guys, even if you can trade it, be very careful with that because of the spreads. The stock is now the stock is trading. It's not halted. If it was halted, anyway, you can see the spread is $1 on a $20 stock. That's not feasible for us.
Okay, watch the ORPH again. I'm going to come in at $6. Maybe the 1750 on that rainy trade. Rainy.
ZEV is trading an inside day after the amazing move yesterday. Take a look at the move yesterday. I don't see anything interesting. Maybe the break over 11. Maybe the break over 11 will be interesting. But overall, it's trading a zero. I mean, as opposed to yesterday. Again, yesterday is the reference. Nothing's going on basically. Okay, guys, I stopped out of on the real swing trade. Basically, real was good yesterday, not so cooperative today. Now APPH is punishing us for shorting it. So TradeTricks, now you're a winner for not joining that trade. Anyway, what I want to say that I think there is another influx of specs into the market. There is one Joby, and there is another one LICY, Licy or something like that. LICY. One is moving straight up, the other is moving straight down. Wow, the volatility in APPH is unbelievable. Okay. I'm looking for reversal in NLOK. I think I talked about that this trade. The only entry that I see right now is 2611, maybe 2610 or 11. Let's see if we can take it. Support is 26. So guys, it's a couple of cents away. I won't have time to post it. 2611 long in NLOK. Risk 12 cents.
Trader, I am taking the long here on ORPH at 6, waiting for it to break through.
Okay, posted in the room also. That's not a great setup, but the stock is very strong on a huge gap up, very good volume, zero spreads, 12 cents of risk. I mean, and it's also cheap. We're buying cheap stuff now. If it doesn't break now, it's even better. Let it cook for, I don't know, 20 minutes. Okay, the symbol is NLOK. My mistake?
Looking for 30 cents ORPH traders up to that 630 area.
Beautiful reversal in WW, but I wasn't aware. Now I'm watching it. WW from the lows of the day up now 50 cents. That will give us an opportunity to short it. So watch WW, but I don't have an entry point right now.
Okay, traders, a perfect break point for me. I will babysit this ORPH through lunch again, looking for 630. It's been an incredible morning so far, and I'm looking forward to trading with everybody this afternoon. So hang in there. Michael's coming on right now. He'll take over the charts, take you all the way through lunch hour. I'll be back. I'll take you through to the 4 o'clock bell today, the closing bell. And we appreciate you hanging in there with us. Thank you so much for all of you YouTubers going out there pushing that like button. And traders, I will be back. Great morning, great profitable day, and I'll see you in just a little bit. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, traders. Have a great lunch hour. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Scott. Enjoy your lunch session. Guys, if NLOK drops under 26 and not under 25.90, we can buy it easily at 26. Let me take over the charts, guys. Hold on a second. Okay. WW, which is supposed to be our short trade, now dropped 20 cents in a split second, so no entry. Let's wait. I mean, I don't see any other, interesting thing to do right now with WW. The stop loss in NLOK, as you can see in the room, still stays at 12 cents. The numbers today, very, very disappointing. The Qs are down 0.37. The SPY, after a very nice gap up, back to zero. No leadership other than financials. When I say financials, I mean JP Morgan. Very, very, I will say, a closed session. Very narrow ranges, no volumes. Because then that's all because of the disappointment from the CPI number. CPI number disappointed. But I mean, when I say disappointed, it disappointed on the positive side. The reason why we're not moving is because there is no like core inflation in the U.S. while everybody's expecting, and especially the short sellers are voting for core inflation. It's not happening. Okay, in the trade in NLOK, and you can see the stop loss, guys. 25.88. Sorry, 25.98. So 11 cents of risk, hopefully twice as much. If we can get twice as much, that will be great. I stopped out on the APPH short trade. APPH is a beast and lost 30 cents, and it's going on now on 40 cents. FREI, let's take a look. FREY, sorry. Is it tradable? FREY, Frey. Yeah, tradable. Over, yeah, I like it, over 1081. Let's check the stop loss. Wow. The stop loss is challenging. Where is the stop loss? Yeah, FREI dropped, I don't know, a lot after an amazing run this week and last week, and now it's moving higher after the big sell-off day. Looks like 1080, but I don't. The stop loss showing on the chart is 1050. So it's not going to be an easy trade with those risks. I already lost big on the short trade earlier. Let's wait and see what happens. Waiting is the remedy, you know. Nothing wrong can happen if you wait. Worst case scenario, you miss a trade, but you don't lose money. Wow, FULC, what an ugly, nasty move. Yesterday, it started at 12, ended at 17. Today, it gapped to 20, gapped up to 25, and it's all the way down since. Okay, guys, we are 20 cents in NLOK. That's 2 to 1. You want to wait for 3 to 1? I'm waiting for 3 to 1. I hope it's not a greedy thing right now. Wait for the 3 to 1. That's 26.40 on NLOK. If we get to 26.40, I'm taking the partial. 500 shares off at 26.40. Any second now, I hope. Okay, 2 more cents. Okay, took the partial at 26.38. In NLOK, 26.38, partial. That's not bad because, you know, the risk was 11 cents. Next target for NLOK, 26.60, the highs of the day. Frey, so far, we're lucky. I mean, the trade did not trigger, but it's down already like 20 cents from our potential entry in Frey. Wow, Wix is going to 0. Let's see if it's tradable. I think it is, but guys, take a look at Wix down nearly 20% at this point. The chart is a disaster today after, I guess, disappointing earnings. Anyway, I'm not looking for a short trade anymore. Now I'm looking for a long trade. If we can get into a long trade here. Keep in mind, it's a $200 stock, so... $235 short. It's not even on the chart. That's the morning call. Wow. Stock is, you know, a disaster zone today. Anyway, we need to wait. This is like real waiting here for a setup to build here. Okay, guys. Beautiful reversal in WW, but I was looking actually for a short trade. Now it's moving higher. Let's see what happens now at the VWAP area in WW. If it moves lower or higher or whatever. The WEBR short at 1750. Let's take a look. That's a big sell-off day for WEBR. Good question. You know what? I would start now. Start at 1763. 1763 with 20-cent stop loss and maybe add under the 50s. So let's start now at 1763. Use the stop loss at 1780. Tijman, I think this is possible. Another option is to buy it. It's actually 1 cent away, guys, the trade in WEBR. The market is not gonna, not pointing anywhere. The market is dead. So those who are, looking for help in, the market stocks, I don't think you're gonna get anything today. Not at this point. We need to find, the momentum stocks. Okay, WEBR dropped. Stop loss 1781 for me. 1781. Okay, I shorted only 500 shares. I don't know why, but and I know why now. I wanted to add under 1750, so no, I'll wait. Maybe I won't add. Let's see what happens. Many stocks have been devastated this earnings season. Any stock that's not like coming out with great earnings is getting hammered. I mean, really hammered. Wow. Okay, guys, take a look at GO. Let's short GO. It looks great for a short trade. It's a very weak stock and also a very little risk under 2760, I think. Yeah, 2758. I will short it. 12-cent risk on this trade. You can see the 2751 or 2 is the stop loss. So let me post it. I think I have enough time. Okay, clear symbol. Also very little risk on GO. Now what happens if it moves higher? That's the question. If it moves higher without triggering, we will cancel the trade. I mean, there's no other option right now. Bitcoin for short or BTBT? That's a BTBT, of course. BTBT. Looks very extended to the downside. Very extended. It's actually at the lows of the day. That should have been your last call. Time error was either 15 or 1480. Now you're not looking at a good entry. You're looking like a very late, not even a bear flag entry. It's something that I won't trade right now. Nothing technical about it. The trend is lower, so you're shorting a weak stock. That's fine, but not good enough, I think. Also, the risk is unclear. Okay, if GO triggers, we have a stop loss at 72. At 72. So that's going to be 12 or 13 cents. Pretty much. What about a long? Take a look at the trend, Tamer. The trend is lower. So you want to buy now the worst stock in the market? I mean, it's not the worst stock, but the trend may continue lower. I don't know if it will or not. I don't know I cannot enter because I don't have a stop loss. But it may continue lower, I don't know, maybe until 14. What I'm pointing is that the entry point short should have been way higher at 1480, not at now at, I don't know, 1430. So that's 50 cents that basically evaded you. Wow, I didn't see those spreads in GO. Wow, this is bad. Anyway, I'm in the trade in GO, but I wasn't aware of the spreads. Anyway, got filled at 56. My stop loss is going to be 72. So instead of having, you know what? I'm thinking maybe I will take the stop loss to the VWAP, which is 81. Take more risk, but have a better stop loss. Okay, guys, I'm going to use the VWAP, which will prove, I hope, that it is a better decision. Wow. Okay, guys, my stop loss is 27.82 in GO. GO, yeah. So change my stop loss to over the VWAP. I'm hoping now to survive this nasty move. How do I know about UVXN or whatever? I don't know. It was a zillion months ago. It was like 6 months ago. I mean, that trade, maybe not 6 months, maybe 4 months. I don't remember. You think I remember what happened yesterday? No, I don't remember. But basically, it was, probably very weak. Guys, anybody was more faster and shorted WW? Because had we shorted WW at the VWAP area, that would have been an our 50-cent winner. Shit. That's very disappointing. VWAP in what? GO? Take a look in the room. You can see the VWAP in the room. Is at 78. 78. Now, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that you trade with the other platform. On the other platform, it looks a bit different. And now I'm watching it also on the other platform. It happens from time to time. Sometimes the platforms are not showing the exact features. Okay, now we're looking better, I think. I think the 2750, if we drop 2750, it's bye-bye to GO. If we drop 2750. Okay, guys, I'm 1 cent. I'm not even 1 cent in the money at this point because of the slippage on the entry. Yeah, I got filled at 56. Okay, guys, this is that's going to take a while. Let's look at other trades. I have no problem looking at short trades. Oh, wow. Guys, take a look at this one. POSH. That's a retail IPO from, I think, 6 months ago. Poshmark. A bit spready, though. Also looks very extended. Down 15%, that's super ugly. The entry should be under 27.90, I think. Again, I'm not sure. Okay, not gonna deal with POSH. Let's find easier trades, guys. Wow, Wix continues to dive like there's no tomorrow. Guys, anybody has a long trade? I can't find any long trades at this point. APPH, but that was a short trade, another short trade. Are you kidding me? My stop loss was, I don't remember, 50 or 60. I think it was enter at 20, stop loss at 50. It moved to 80, 60, and back to the 8. Wow, this is ugly. Really, really ugly. Yeah, I'm also in ZEV from yesterday, 400 shares at $10. Now at 1160, so a very nice winner, up $600. But I have only 400 shares, so it's not gonna be a hefty winner. Something's wrong with the chart of Moderna. Guys, do you have a problem with the chart of Moderna, mRNA? Because I have a problem with the chart. If you have a problem, just check it out, please, because I want to... No problem? It's only me and only one chart. Okay, so the platform is not very fond of me looking at Moderna. Okay, guys, WEBR looks better. We are under 1750. The problem is that it's barely moving. It's such a slow mover. Anyway, I didn't add, so my target is the lows of the day. Stop loss already in the platform. Yeah, slow money is very good money. Guys, now I understand how come ZEV, which was very, very flat all day, now is delivering. Take a look at the ZEV over 11, up 90 cents. And I think it was also posted in the room, but I wasn't fast enough to react to that. Anyway. Okay, guys, GO under 2750, but still not moving. Guys, find me for us a trade in FUBO. FUBO is such a waste of earnings day. Horrible price action. Yeah, the market is moving from the lows of the day. So that can trigger Apple, maybe Facebook also. Let's check Apple. Maybe there's a trade in Apple. Basically, Apple, now that I'm looking at the daily chart, is horrible. Basically, the stock is trading an inside day within an inside day for the last 8 days. 8 days of zero price action. I suggest you move somewhere else. ZV Ahmed, you missed the trade. The trade was at 11. Now it's at 1188. Looks like we're up into a long land session right now. WEBR no prints. The SPY almost doesn't have any prints right now, so don't worry about WEBR. Very poor price action. That's the bottom line right now. My stop loss in WEBR is 1781. 1781. Okay, guys, so the three trades that I added over this time session, NLOK, a small partial back to the entry, WEBR at the entry, and GO down 8 cents. Not great. APPH bear flag, let's take a look. The problem is that the VWAP is below. Now, if the VWAP was above, I would have shorted it using the VWAP as stop loss. If you short under 8, that's the stop loss, 13 cents. So the risk reward is, good, or good enough, let's call it. A bull flag? It cannot be a bull flag because it's moving lower. If it is still moving lower. Yeah, it's a bear flag, not a bull flag, but you're right. Now you have the boundaries, 1460 above and 1425 below. So that's a 35 cent risk on the trade. Now you know what you're dealing with. It's not like I would have said, yeah, let's trade it. I won't, but if you want to trade it, you know where the stop loss is. Also, if you're looking at this pattern, you want the bear flag to be very tight. It's not very tight, but it's still a doable trade. Frey sitting at 11. Okay. Wow. This is interesting and also a bit risky. Over 11, risk is going to be 20 cents. No more than 20 cents in Frey. I won't have time probably to post it, but this is how it looks to me. If you were fast enough, guys, looks good, but again, 20-cent risk, that's a 20-cent target, pretty much the highs of the day. Well, actually, the highs of the day are 35 cents. I don't think we traded Amazon lately in the room. Basically, I think since, what was the news, earnings or whatever, 2 weeks ago, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know again what happened on that gap down because I'm not following the stock, but yeah, that's, a 20% pullback from all-time highs. But was it on earnings? I'm not sure. I don't remember, let's put it this way. Very poor price action. I stopped out on the IPO trade, IPO from a couple of days ago, WEBR, and didn't go up, I think 3 cents, second partial in NLOK up, whatever, 5 cents, not great. We need a good short trade. If the market is going to move lower, which I think it will eventually, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure that we can really pinpoint the resistance levels in GO anymore because it dropped already under 27.50 and nothing happened. So I don't want to say trust it. The drawback is that we don't see any volume coming in. Okay, guys, you know what? You want to take a look at Cook, another IPO from a couple of, I don't know, from a week and a half ago. I think it opened same day with Robinhood. Take a look at this reversal over 30. If it gets there, you know. Reversal over 30, stop loss is 20 cents. Stop loss is only 20 cents. The risk reward is very good. Very good. Yeah, volume is low, but again, this is an IPO. Of course, it's a very low volume actually. But you know, the spreads are not a problem. I see now, sorry, 1 cent, really? 1 cent. Well, it's not 1 cent normally. Robinhood short 50? You sure you want to short Robinhood? That may be, you know, actually support level. Yeah, it's very weak today. You're right. Robinhood is very weak, under 50, risking like 40 cents. Risking like 40 cents on this trade. Basically, our best trade over lunch should have been WW short from the view up for 70 cents. And I don't know if anybody took it. I didn't. So. Looks like Geo is putting us to sleep, or unbelievable. Let's take a look at yesterday's IPO, ELYM. I totally forgot about it, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody because it was a horrible trade. Yeah, but again, take a look at the volumes. The volumes are, I don't want to say impossible, but they are impossible. Very low volume, also an ugly chart, but trending higher, you know. Okay, forget about everything. Okay, look at the spreads. It's really impossible, guys. Impossible. EDIT, let's take a look. Basically out of nowhere. Out of nowhere moving up. Sorry, my mistake. It's not out of nowhere. Take a look at the daily chart. My mistake. Super strong daily chart. Volume is not that great, but now broke 65 like immediately. MOXC, let's take a look. Well, suddenly, it woke up after hibernating for the last, I don't know, month or so. Let's wait and see. Maybe we can catch a pullback and then it will reverse lower. This stock is a very good mover when volume is coming in. This one is, if you remember, guys, when it was $25 or $30, it was moving dollars on news. So that's a big mover. DIDI, let's take a look. Maybe there's movement in the Chinese stocks, which sometimes has nothing to do with the stocks themselves. Maybe with regulation. I don't see anything though here. This is not something that you should trade. Look at the daily chart. It's the range all day is like 40 cents. You didn't miss anything in David in ELYM because take a look at the spreads. If you're not looking at the spreads, then you think you missed something. But the spreads are a killer. You cannot trade it. Too spready. Wow. Finally, I see a good trade, but I'm not part of it. Part of it. $4 spread? You kidding me? Can't be $4, I think. Well. Okay. If it's halted, maybe. Still nothing is moving in our trades right now. Also, I don't have any new trades. Wow, this is really embarrassing. This GO trade. It's like really zero movement, zero, nothing. I tried to trade FUBO today. Lucky for me, I missed one trade and forgot about another because the stock is a disaster. Doesn't have a trend. It's not really trading normally. This is not how strong stock should trade. This is actually like a no trade should trade. It's up, it's down, it's up, it's down. It's like all over the place and nowhere. Lost what? 6R? What do you mean 6R? I hope it's not $6. 6 risk units. And again, I'm asking you why. It's not like there were, amazing trades there. Well, that's no. Mistakes are part of this game. It's not like you're not stupid. You are a trader. Traders make mistakes, horrible mistakes. One thing I can tell you, we discussed so many times, gap ups basically, there's no continuation on big gap ups, and that's exactly what happened to the stock today. So that's not on you. That's on you because you weren't aware. But any stock that opens in this market with a gap up, and you want to buy it, you need to think 3 times, maybe more. Take a look. As soon as it moves higher, it immediately moves lower. So it's like a total waste of time in FUBO. It's like maybe tomorrow things are going to clear out. The sellers that are taking profits today are going to disappear. That's what I'm hoping. Plenty of sellers taking profits off the table, happy to be out of the trade. I'm guessing. ZEV, I'm long ZEV from 10 yesterday. ZEV is not a normal stock. It's a pump and dump, I think. And I want to be on the pump side of this trade. Once the dump side is going to take over, I will be out. But I'm $1 plus in the money right now. I don't see any short trade, Mo. Be very careful trading it. It spikes very, very fast, and I don't see anything right now. No longs or shorts. Guys, take a look at the reversal trade in GOOS. I was waiting for this trade maybe 2 hours, and then I stopped watching. Once I stopped watching, the stock reversed over 38 and is now 70 cents in the money. This is, this is what it means to day trade. You have, a limited capacity as one person to deal with events. Basically, I wanted to first to buy it at 38.20. Then it moved lower, then it spiked, again moved lower, and for the third or fourth time, then it delivered the move. The trade in COOK in Cook is still available to us. It's 15 cents away. Right, going to zero, really? I forgot when was the last time that I traded or we traded right. Wow, really? You're right. It's like crowding the plate at zero. The trend is lower for almost 2 months. The trading Cook over 30. That's the trading Cook over 30. You know what? Watching the spreads right now, not great. No, that's no trade. No trade in Cook. I mean, the daily is very strong, but the volume is super low. Guys, don't. You should not fall asleep. The good trade is coming our way. I don't know when, how, but there are good trades over lunch. I mean, just remember Moderna a couple of days ago. Sometimes they are too good to be true. The daily in Pinterest is a total disaster. Yeah, I don't see a trade here. Yeah, I saw the reversal it's on my main chart here, but I didn't pay attention to the reversal entry at 2320. What can I tell you? 2320 was, this is why it is in the room, posted in the room, WW, just because of this reason. So I will follow it and trade it. Guess what? I didn't. So again, another missed opportunity. Okay, guys, I'm canceling Cook, I think. There's nothing interesting there. You know what? I won't cancel it. Anytime I cancel a trade, something good happens. So no, I'm not. Did not. I'm not in the freight trade. No. What happened there? It spiked up, but I wasn't fast enough to trade it. Right. Basically, it spiked down 20 cents. It was up 15 cents and came back exactly to the same level. Nothing happened. The task over 40. Let's take a look. I think I saw task today and I didn't trade it because of the spreads. Wow. The daily looks amazing. I mean, the breakout here looks amazing. Drawback, of course, the spreads. Very low volume. But this is, 40. Risk is going to be 60 cents. Steve, 60 cents of risk. That's a lot. I missed at least 3 winning trades over lunch. Real over the highs, WW short, and then the long, and of course the goose trade. Goose trade up like 80 cents. So guys, those who want to trade TASK, be very careful because of the spreads mainly. I mean, it's a very strong stock. I would gladly trade it, but I'm not going to buy FUBO. FUBO is, unclear and weird. Wow, what 70 cent leg down in Robinhood from the VWAP. Again, what is the trend, Richard, in FUBO? Where is an entry point? You know what? Maybe there's a chance now over 31.10. Let's watch it. You know what, Richard? Over 31.10. And I will risk on the trade no more than 20 cents. As you can see, it's now moving lower. It's like has zero consistency. It's not consistent with I don't know, with whatever it wants to do. Move higher, move lower. It changes its mind almost every I don't want to say every 10 minutes. Okay, now I'm finally canceling Cook. You can see Cook basically moved down almost to the VWAP area. VSCO. It still looks like an interesting trade, but Let's take a look at VSCO. Wow, what a beautiful reversal. VSCO, what's going on with VSCO? It's that's the new spin-off of that's a spin-off VSCO of L Brands spin-off, guys. Beautiful reversal, but nobody was watching it. Check ACY, okay, ACY. You see what's working here in the right now is ACY is not tradable though at zeros. It's the only trades that are working are reversal trades. Nothing to the downside, nothing to the upside, only the weird trades. ORPH, ORPH. It's weirdo time now. ORPH. I don't know. Like I'm counter trading small caps over lunch. Unless there's like huge volume, I see zero reason for you to deal with them. This one maybe over 590. Over 590, risking like 20 cents to get 20 cents to get 30 cents. The price action is horrible right now. Basically trading up and down. We need to find the right momentum stock. Not gonna be easy though. mRNA is down today, guys, 15%. I think its worst trading day this year after trading its best trading day this year a couple of days ago on Monday. But it's now in a bull flag formation. We should expect actually a leg up. I mean, lows of the day are 378. Yeah, now 380, you're right. Okay, guys, Cook is dead. Cancel the trade already, but you know, there's nothing there. ZV is deflating, but this is how the stock trades. It trades very aggressively up and down, and then reverses very aggressively. It's like a basket case. SAVA, let's take a look.